Hey, beautiful people. I'm hoping that this message finds you well, that you are feeling joy returning to you. But in the meantime, that you're getting the rest that you need. Some of you guys are exhausted. I know that you are. You are exhausted. You are fatigued. You are tired. And I mean the type of tired that doesn't look like it's ever going to go away. But I'm here to tell you, your spirit team is here to tell you that it will. All right. I tried recording this message. And of course, the thing about recording a channel message is that if you're channeling, right, and you're recording at the same time, it's not going to always align 100% to the last message that you had. And that's okay. Because oftentimes, as I say all the time, when there's a delay or a redirection, okay, it's not rejection, it's just God had something better in store, all right? But it's funny, you guys pay no attention to if you can hear it, they're cutting grass, they're trimming grass, so there's all this noise going on in the background. But I feel like it's indicative of this very transformative space that you're in right now and this rebirth that you're going through. Now, I do want to say this. For all of us in this collective, myself included, even though we're all on a spiritual journey, even though we're all on a healing journey, we oftentimes will be at different places, okay? Because we're our own individuals, right? And some of us will be getting the rest that we need, okay? Others of us will be sighing in relief because we realize there's this knowing that we're overcoming something that once kept us very much down, okay? And then there are others of us that are going through the beginnings of a beautification process, all right? When I hear them cutting the grass out there, it reminds me of going to the barber shop, okay? For many, many years, I wore my hair very low, okay? Many of y'all know I kept a fade, okay? And hearing the lawnmower reminds me of sitting in the chair, okay? And I know some of you guys can relate because it's very specific. And you can even liken it to going to the beauty salon or beauty shop, right? You sit in a chair, you hear the clippers go on, you know what I'm saying? And it's like no matter how much of a rush you may be in to try to get done and get out of that chair, the reality is if you have a good barber, you are not going to leave out feeling the same way that you did when you walked in. You're going to feel better. You're going to look better. Okay, you're going to embody that haircut. You're going to embody that new hairstyle, all right? And that is sort of the energy right now that I'm feeling in the collective, okay? That you are being renewed, all right? And it's just that we are all in different levels of what that looks like for us individually. All right, I did draw a couple cards before the first video cut off, okay? We got the olive tree here, all right? The number 13 could be significant, okay? Someone could have had a significant time during their pre-adolescent or early adolescent stages. 13 years old could be significant, okay? The 13th of June could also be significant, all right? I'm seeing doves. I'm seeing the sun, all right? I'm seeing fruit, which has been coming up quite a bit in these channeled messages, all right? I'm seeing roots. You can take that how it resonates. It could be in reference to your hair roots or tree roots, okay, or something that you are planting, okay, from the ground up. But the card reads, on reflection, heaven sends a message of wisdom. Restored to peace, faith, hope, and love, harmony prevails. All right. You also could be seeing 222. Balance is being restored in your life, and it's beginning with this rebirth energy. Okay. It's beginning in your rebirth era. You are going to have to reintroduce yourself to the world. Okay. Because you're not going to look the same. You're not going to feel the same. You're not going to act the same, talk the same, move the same. Because you've been born again, right? And as I look at the cards that came out initially in this spread, we have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, okay? Which you could be saying 1010, the number's 10, all right? Ones and zeros, eights, and then we also have the strength card in the reverse. This is indicating to me that some of you guys could have felt like you lost everything. If not everything, you lost so many things, so many people, so many relationships. You lost so much that you almost had this notion of it can't get any worse. It really can't get any worse. So the only way that you can go, the only way that you knew that you could go was onward and upward. And that is essentially what has happened. Okay? And you're starting anew. This is turning the pages in the book of you, okay? And introducing a new chapter. And where you may have shared the narration, you may have shared the writing in the past, okay, with others, you are creating this section, the remainder of this book, by yourself. You are writing, okay? And you're not going to give that pen away. This is everything is blossoming. Life is a miracle type energy, okay? You are going into an era of fulfillment, dream and wish fulfillment. Everything that you desire is coming towards you, all right? And many of you guys are heavily manifesting right now, right? But your spirit team is advising you to be mindful of self-doubt, especially while things are quiet, okay? Just because it's quiet doesn't mean that it's not aligned for you, right? A lot of you guys have come from a very tumultuous and chaotic, more recent past. You've been in survival mode, okay? And you've adopted norms and ideas about many things that got you through survival mode. But now that you're on the cusp of entering into this era of luxury, of manifestations, of abundance, it's time to rid yourself of what carried you when all you had was a lack consciousness. All you had was to look to pennies, is what I'm hearing. Breadcrumbs is what I'm hearing. That is no longer what's ahead of you, and that is not your reality at present. The colors green could be significant. Lime green, olive green, jade, emerald. All right. I'm also seeing red, white, and blue. Something about Juneteenth here, okay? Could be celebrating the 4th of July, preparing for Memorial Day, okay? Veterans could be significant. We also got the 4 of Wands. When I tell you this is really good energy, this is really good energy. You need to be ready, okay? You need to stay ready for all the opportunities that are coming your way. All right, this has a lot to do with your fourth house, okay? With community, with home, with celebration, how you like to come together with others, okay? All of those things need to be taken into consideration. And I know it's going to be difficult because this is not what you are accustomed to. You're not accustomed to people celebrating you. You're not accustomed to folks honoring you for who you are, not just for what you do. But that time is here. The time is now, okay? We got the 3 of Swords. You've been placed in this spacing to rest, okay? To rest. Your spirit team is protecting you from overthinking, okay? Air signs could be significant here, all right, as well as fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? There's something that you're trying to hold on to, all right? There's something that perhaps it's a memory, a recollection, but it's time to release that, okay? Because it's only holding you back and it's only making you suffer more than you need to. Let it go. You got this.